Nothing belongs to anybody exclusively, because he has not got exclusively. There were a lot of people around him to give him the capacity to earn. Society is there, country is there, nation is there, parents are there, friends are there, and therefore all are contributory. And therefore all share what wealth he has. I feel the corruption at the money level comes much later on. First corruption is the spiritual corruption. We forget that the whole thing, whole world, all money belongs to the God, and therefore it should be used for God. Forgetting this fact of life, we try to possess something which is not ours. God has given a certain amount or a certain fate, a certain product, a certain amount of money for everybody. When a beggar has the right to beg and earn something. But the problem is, we forget this fact that there is God because we have come without having anything, and we will leave all the money here, all the goods here, all the lands here, all our properties here, all the real estate here. So spiritual corruption means that the person is not sensitive, that everything belongs to God. If sun and moon, stars and planets, rivers and trees, earth belongs to God, we should not claim anything that this belongs to me exclusively. Nothing belongs to anybody exclusively, because he has not got exclusively. There were a lot of people around him to give him the capacity to earn. Society is there, country is there, nation is there, parents are there, friends are there, and therefore all are contributory. And therefore all share what wealth he has. Share what goodness he has. Share what credit he has. So this is the first point. Let us become sensitive. The spiritual corruption is that we practice very, very frequently. After spiritual corruption comes intellectual corruption. Intellectual corruption is that I don't recognize, I don't know that my intellect is a part of the total intellect. And therefore I have to work for all. Corruption starts when I take something from all and give nothing to all. So this intellectual appreciation, this intellectual cognition, that whatever capacities I have, let us think. Right, and now I am talking to you all. But to make me talk here also, there are a set of things required which I haven't made. I am not the product of my own talents and my own education and my own school or my own college. I'm not the product of one thing. Only from myself things have not come out. There are series of things which, and therefore all are partners to my achievement. All are partners to the money. In spiritual corruption, after that intellectual corruption. Then comes emotional corruption. Emotional corruption is that corruption through which I don't identify that the money which I'll be taking of others, whether I am in a high position, whether I am in a low position, it belongs to someone. Government is not the name of something inert. Government is the name of the group of the country. The taxpayers' money is there. It is their emotions involved in that particular money. And I cannot take somebody else's thing. That money which was meant for the roads, for the hospitals, for the stadiums, for various social uplifting themes and projects, that particular money I am taking only for myself. How dare can I take somebody else's money and use it for myself? When a person stops identifying with somebody's joys and sorrows, he becomes an animal after that. After this emotional corruption comes what the topic of discussion, what is the corruption at the work level in terms of money. And this corruption will not go so easily unless we are recognizing the fact. The society, the house, the person whose personality is not based on godliness, whose personality is not based on chastity and integrity and sensitivity, he will come out in the society as someone who will not be the person who can be trusted upon, who will not be the person who can be banged upon that this person will do the right thing. Because when the ego becomes powerful, it becomes blind. Ego has very long hands and legs, but no ears and no eyes. He doesn't think that, remember one thing, if I am hurting somebody's money, if I am taking somebody's money, I am hurting that person. But it is not that I am hurting only him. Nobody can hurt others only. He is hurting himself first. Because that money which has come from the hard-earned persons, it cannot digest to the person. Person cannot digest somebody else's money. It will come in his house as various problems and the money will go away. That is not an issue here. Issue is that I should be aware of what I am doing. By this, country will lose its GDP. By this, youngsters will lose their job. By this, the father will lose the pension also. The hospitals will go down. Slowly, the corrupt system will make the whole country hollow. Taxpayers' money is there. People will stop paying taxes also. Their very trust on the system will collapse slowly and steadily. We will not be able to provide the best education to the youngsters. They'll start leaving the country. They'll start leaving the society. The other people will also feel very lost. In short, this corruption that comes in our system, that how much money I can hoard, how much money I can hoard, how much money I can grab by hook or by crook, and for millions if I am doing that, it will be very detrimental for me individually, because that money God will not allow me to digest, because it belongs to somebody else. Society will be deprived of the social needs. The country will be deprived of its various national needs. And ultimately, we will be digging our own graveyard.